today. From Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 17 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's good for a Cincinnati.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Pernell McPhee in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. Taken right on the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd.
Burrow's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the 28-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Gain of 20. 1st down, Baltimore.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Wilson on the tackle.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Carl Lawson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? Is
Yes.
that's what's going to go around the league and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Buying time to his left, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Logan Wilson able to run it down for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure right. This is caught and stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Complete to
Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
So Burrow and the Bengals down 7-0. A minute 13 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Complete.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's good for a
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. 4 yards. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And now off to the races. passes down the right side. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Now it's Burrow. On the right side, caught by Green. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here we go with Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And it'll bring up third down.
Marcus Peters on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
Well, you know what they say. It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.